Okay guys, so just a little brief update and hopefully feeding video on my Pulchripes Pulchripes. As you can see, it has made itself at home down in that burrow, which is really cool. If you watched my video when I rehoused it, you know that all this moss was scattered all over. Well, it didn't like everything up here on top of its hide, and so it moved it all over this way, and if you will notice there, it threw some of it down in its water dish. I don't know why. Maybe it prefers to drink from sphagnum moss better than it does straight water. But it has definitely made that burrow its own. It has been active ever since the last time that I fed it. It's almost always out, but I never catch it doing anything. And of course, as soon as I put a light on it, or I move the enclosure or bump it, take the lid off or something, it runs and hides down in its burrow. Now, I fed it once since the last time I made a feeding video. My niece came over and she really wanted to see a feeding, and so I put a red runner in here, and we had to poke it around a couple of times to get it to the front of the hide here, but it eventually came out and took it down. She thought that was the coolest thing she'd ever seen, so that's what we're hoping for a repeat of tonight. That's basically pretty much my update. Besides, strangely, yesterday it had the whole front end of this thing, the entrance to its burrow, closed off, and I thought, well, that's weird. It only molted 2 weeks ago, and then it undid it all and came out today. I found it out today, and of course it's been out until about a half hour ago when it went down in its burrow the first time I put a light on it. So that's where it's been. Anyway, I'm going to get set up. I'm going to get a roach, and we're going to feed this thing. Hold tight, guys. Okay, so now I have the roach. We're going to put it in there, and we're going to see what happens. Now, I've got a feeling that the roach is going to run around like a dummy, like it always does, and I may have to use my little condenser to prod it toward the front of the burrow, as I did the other day. I probably spent 5 minutes basically corralling this roach like a cow until it finally got the attention of my tarantula, and then it ran out and grabbed it. So we're going to see how long this takes, and hopefully it won't be too boring. It gets kind of tricky corralling these guys sometimes. If I were just feeding it and not feeding for show, I would just throw the roach in there and turn the light off in the room it's at and leave it there. And there we go. It was very brief and very fast. Sorry I don't have slow-mo, but that's it. You can see it's still healthy. It's still nice and hungry, and it's made this enclosure its home. So, exciting news there. On the GBB front, I'm still suspecting that it's in a pre-molt. It's acting more and more and more every day like it's going to molt, it's going to molt, it's going to molt. It's very inactive, very sedentary right now, and so I know it's going to molt here really soon, but it's getting bigger, so it takes longer between molts. We're coming up on probably 55 days now, so almost 60 days since the last time it molted. So that was my update on my Pulchripes Pulchripes golden blue-leg baboon. Sorry that was such a brief glimpse of it, but at least you got to see it hunting. Now you know that it's a voracious little shit. It's turning into a velociraptor, and it's still a beautiful little old spider. And as you can see, it's made itself at home. So as usual, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Keep an eye out for videos on my GBB. I'll try to do another feeding in another week or so with this thing, and hopefully it will be a little bit better view. Thanks for watching. God bless. Good night, and happy Easter, y'all.